Good afternoon, guys. Welcome back to my channel. My name's Amanda if you're new here, and I have a 2-year-old named Maggie, and I am just still smiling because we just finished up our live stream a little bit ago, my first one, to celebrate 500 subscribers. So if you missed that, I'm sorry. It was a really good time though, and I had so much fun. It was about an hour long. I don't know if it's still public right now, but if it is, you can go watch it if you want to. But anyway, I decided I am gonna vlog today because I have so many garden updates to give you guys. And later on, I hope to be making some sourdough focaccia, maybe go to the garden center. I saw our local garden center just got a shipment of Florida native wildflowers and some other flowers, and I'm addicted to gardening now. So we might go pick up some more flowers, and I know Maggie wants some more marigolds. And then Paul's probably gonna make some really yummy burgers tonight for dinner, and maybe I'll carry this vlog on to tomorrow, see what else we get into. But the weather's really nice right now. I'm just like in such a good mood. So I just want to share with you guys what the garden's looking like. And then hopefully we can start to prepare for part 3 of our backyard beautification. I already built the raised herb bed, but that's going to be another episode. That's going to be a separate thing. But I will show you how it's looking in our butterfly garden. And while I was doing the live stream, out the window I saw like a big black swallowtail. And when I was just out here, I saw a monarch. They aren't landing in the garden per se, but they're fluttering around, and it's just so exciting, so much life. So let me just show you the garden, see what we have going on. All right, I'm gonna start with my fiddle leaf fig because this thing is out of control. I've been fertilizing it once a week. We have another 2 new buds right here. These last 4 leaves are brand new, and then we have a 5th one that just popped up. Like, I swear this thing's getting a new leaf every couple days. Look how tall it is now. Isn't that nuts? And then Paul brought home his pathos from the barbershop so I could try to fix it up because it had a bunch of mealybugs on it. So that thing's super long. We planted some sunflower seeds in here. We'll see what comes up out of those. All right, let's talk about the butterfly garden. Plumbago did bloom some blue flowers on one of the bottom tendrils, but it's not doing much yet. However, it does look like it has some new leaves, so I'm holding out hope. This lavandula has bloomed all over the place, and I wish you could see how tall it is. It's so tall, and we have all these new little guys coming up as well. Excited about that. The snapdragon dropped all of its original buds, blooms, and now it is about to bloom again. Look at all these about to pop open. Last night we were gifted with this coreopsis bloom. Look at that, let me zoom in on it. Look at that. Look at all these. These are all gonna open up. This thing got so tall. So when we planted it, excuse me, that's blurry. When we planted it, it was like down here, and then all these shot up. Now we have our blooms. The Lysum's doing okay. We planted some mint in a pot. The marigold does not look great, but this is brand new. This is brand new. It's kind of dropping heads, or the squirrels are messing with it. But it is reblooming, so that's exciting. This Pachoa is trailing. It's getting a little bit bigger. Our Dune sunflower, I was worried about it, but it is showing signs of growth. And look, these are all about to open up shortly. This is our Dune sunflower. And then I noticed it has some new buds, like some new leaves splitting off. So hopefully that means it's growing. Pentas has bloomed again. These are all brand new. Lantana's not doing great, but these are still doing okay. These are starting to bloom again, so that's good. The dill is just going nuts. The dill is so tall. I don't see any eggs on here yet, but we'll see if anyone lays their eggs. And then I was worried about the firebush. When I bought it, it had 2 blooms, which are dying now. But look at all these new blooms. There's one here. There's one here. Sorry, this is blurry. Goodness. Here's one. So this has multiple new growth. All of these are going to open up into these tube-like flowers that are just great for the butterflies to suck the nectar out of. And then that snapdragon right there is going to rebloom again and be a white snapdragon. So very excited about the garden. All right, I want to show you what's for lunch. This is leftover chicken and sausage gumbo that I spent a really long time making last night. It was like a 2-hour recipe, I swear. but it was very delicious. Tastes pretty authentic, although I have nothing to, Maggie wants some. I have nothing to compare it to other than what we had at Universal Studios. But I tell you what, this is very nourishing and delicious with the rice. So good. All right, I'm gonna be making my sourdough focaccia. And if there's one thing I've learned about sourdoughs, you need to read the recipe in advance of when you wanna make it. For example, this one, I'm gonna work on a couple of the steps tonight, and it's not gonna be ready to bake until tomorrow morning. So you definitely need to look in advance because most of them have a very long proofing time, or the fermentation process takes a while, or they call it like bulk fermentation, which is just how you get the goodness out of sourdoughs. So I'm gonna be working on this one. And I made focaccia before during the pandemic and I did not like it, but I'm hoping this time around I will. And hopefully this will turn out really well, so I will enjoy it. But I think it'll be a good bread to make these breakfast sandwiches that I want to make in the morning, so that should be good. So we're gonna get started with that, and it's gonna take a couple hours tonight, and then needs to sit overnight. So we're gonna start. Oh, and I wanted to mention, I've been following a lot of the KingArthurBaking.com's recipes for my sourdough because they're very straightforward and so far so good. I've done the pizza dough one and pancakes, I believe, off of theirs. So it's been good so far. So I just Googled sourdough focaccia and this came up. So we're gonna try this one. And I'll of course link the recipe down below. Here's how my starter's looking today. I took it out of the fridge last night and then fed it last night, so it should be good and ready. It's very bubbly. I just kind of stirred it a little bit to get some of the more liquidy parts down in there. We're gonna use our starter and some warm water together. And then I have to add 6 cups of flour. We're gonna let that hang out, and then I have to do some folding in about an hour. All right, now we're gonna mix on low for 7 minutes. See what happens. All right, here's how it's looking after 7 minutes, which is very promising because usually when I make dough type things, it's not sticky like this, it's all wet. So we're gonna put this in a bowl with some olive oil and let it rise for 60 minutes. 1 hour later, this is looking good. Here's a look at dinner. Yum. It's a little messy looking, but double cheeseburger with some hand-cut fries. Came outside after dinner and I just want to take a moment to appreciate this beautiful sunset. Beautiful sunset. I moved the bird feeder over here. I've been rotating it all around the yard. Birds. All right, that dinner was delicious. It really hit the spot, but now we need to go in and do the 10-minute tidy, as we like to call it. Clean the kitchen up. Maggie's toys are everywhere, inside and out. And then it's probably time to get this girl to bed. Minis? I can't show you Maggie all day because she's been naked. So that's why you haven't seen her today, but you'll see her tomorrow. So we're gonna put our focaccia dough in the fridge, or let it sit out overnight, I believe. And in the morning, I just put some banana out on the bird feeder. In the morning, we're gonna make our focaccia, make our breakfast sandwiches, and I'm definitely gonna take you guys to Lowe's or Rockledge Gardens, or both, to get some more plants. Get ready to plant our herb garden. But yeah, let's go do some cleaning up, get ready to settle in for the evening, and just enjoy a peaceful Saturday night.
the ground. It's a dizzying day. I would give love to get away. It's getting real dark in here. Feels like I've been here 1,000 years. Could you bring some light to me, or just sit beside me and never leave? I got the curtains up. I guess it would be nice if you could interrupt. It's a day like this. It's a day I really would have missed. It's getting real dark in here. Feels like I've been here 1,000 years. Could you bring some light to me, or just sit beside me and never leave? It's getting real dark in here. Feels like I've been here 1,000 years. Could you bring some light to me, or just sit beside me and never leave?
Big scrub, big scrub. Which one are you giving me? Oh, a flower. Put that in your ear, like behind your ear. Aww. Breakfast was delicious, and the focaccia turned out really well, so I'm super glad. But I think we're gonna pack up and go to the garden center now. Paul, are you coming with us?
I don't know.
We're gonna go to Rockledge Gardens and Lowe's and get some more plants. Ooh, ah, oh, that's my arm. Okay. You wanna go to the garden center? Yeah, this is really, really hard. Oh, I gotcha. All right, my favorite Rockledge Gardens does not open until 11 on Sundays. I thought it was 10. So we have 40 minutes to kill. So we're gonna go to the park first, which is right down the road. And then we'll go to Rockledge Gardens, and then we'll go to Lowe's. Look at their butterfly garden. Look at this blanket flower. This is what I thought I was planting, but I actually planted coreopsis. So this is what I want to plant as well, called blanket flower. Look at these flowers. These are cool. Oh, some little ones. Let me see. Yeah. Some sunflower types. This kind of looks like what we planted, which is the dune sunflower. Look, they have a rake and some shovels. that's a cute one, a green one. It says you can dig in the dirt, make mud pies, use the watering can, or you can plant leaves in the boxes. See the boxes of sand right there? You don't use too much. Here you go. Your animals are seeing the park too. Do you see the boat? We made it out to the river. Feels so good over here. We came down by the water. There you go. Now move your feet down. Very slow. Slow and steady. Good work. Wow. Looks neat. Are you going to throw it in the water? Okay, step right there. Very careful. Where do you throw it? Smelled it? Yeah. Nice. Alright guys, I think I'm actually going to end this weekend's vlog here because Maggie and I are about to go into Lowe's, but I'm going to include that in our part 3 of backyard beautification, so tune in for that later on this week, maybe or next week. I'm going to work on the garden some more this weekend or tomorrow. I'm not sure, but thank you so much for spending some time with us this weekend. If you came to the live stream, I really appreciate you tuning in. I had so much fun. Our focaccia turned out great. What else did we even do? I don't even remember. I'm tired today. But I appreciate you guys watching, and I'll see you in the next video. Say bye, Maggie.
Bye, Maggie.
Bye, Maggie. Bye, guys.